This year, 2012, American Road Racing Champions is also the season finale for the Trans Am Series. We're going to run a doubleheader that weekend with them. There's practice and qualifying on Friday. The ARC championship races are on Saturday. The end of Saturday will be one Trans Am race, and then on Sunday we're also going to run B-Spec cars that weekend. So we're going to have B-Spec, and then the Trans Am race will be right after lunch on Sunday. So
and that's in July?
That's November 2nd through the 4th.
It's on the paper.
Okay.
It's okay.
Okay, Butch, let me ask you this. We talked about volunteers and how you get started in SCCA. Do you have any kind of cool stories you can share with us?
One that I just thought of, okay. In order to work at Petite Le Mans, which is Road Atlanta's big show, every October, you have to be an SCCA member. You know, the workers for that weekend come from the SCCA ranks. And there was one year that a buddy and we were working turn 11. We were flagging turn 11, and before the Petite, you're down there in the paddock and wandering around and stuff like that. And we got done, and we had to go back to our station. And I turned to my buddy and said, "You know, let's walk up the track." I mean, there weren't any cars running, and the race hadn't started. Let's walk up the track. And he said, "Well, why would we do that?" Because we can. The people that are up there on that wall are wishing they were down where we are, and they're not.
Okay. Butch, do you have a favorite Road Atlanta moment?
I've been coming here since 1970. Okay, that's a long time. Yes, I know I don't look like I'm as old as I am. You know, I know I don't look more than 33, but this goes back a ways. 1972, and I'm a Corvette man. I used to race Corvettes. I still race big cars. The Bill Job was running against the factory Jaguar. Okay, and the Jaguars pulled out to a lead. This was at the runoffs in 1972. The Jags pulled out to a lead, and Bill Job just kept going with his Corvette. It was one that he built in his basement, going and going and going. And the Jaguars, one of them ran off in turn 1, and then about 2 laps from the end, as they're coming up to the bridge, Bill Job eased inside him going down through turn 12. And beat him. And it was like, okay, well, that's one for the sheriff. I mean, Robin Hood beat the sheriff of Nottingham. You know, it's like, that was a good one. Another story. It was back in 1984 when I did my driver's school at Red Atlanta. Okay, we came out of turn 7, and I told my buddy, that was crew chiefing for me at the time, I said, I can go from turn 7 till I hit the brakes for the bridge without lifting. I can do that. And we're running probably about 165 at the time.
Well, there was no 10A and B.
There was no 10A, 10B.
Straight.
This was when you had the dip, okay? And you'd go through the dip and come back up and hit the brakes, okay? And a lot of people were hitting the brakes on it, but anyway. I said, I can do it. I can do that. But unless I'm on a hot qualifying lap, or there's somebody on my butt, I'm going to lift just a little bit coming around turn 9 to make sure they haven't moved the track since the last time I came through there. It's scary fast there. Scary fast at 9.
Is that where the bridge is now?
No, it's turn 9.
Just a little way,
right
okay.
at the top of the hill as you're starting down into the valley, going down into 10A. So, and this. I've written articles about Road Atlanta for various websites and stuff, and I always talk about that there's a location 53 miles northeast of Atlanta that is Mecca to those of our persuasion, and that's 2.54 miles of Road Atlanta. I mean, it's the reason I moved to Atlanta in 1986. It's a neat place. I like Road Atlanta.
Well, so you've been around to a lot of tracks around the country.
Well, I have.
How does it compare?
Certainly top 5 in the country. Okay, I mean, there's arguably VIR when it had the dip. Okay, Road Atlanta was a gut check. Okay, now I understand why the dip went away. Dr. Payno said we can't really have cars flying into the crowd. That's not a good thing. Okay, the track is racier now than it used to be, but as far as cinching down the seat belts, okay. Yes, it is. It's middle of July, July 14th, 15th. It's that'll be That'll be a double race weekend. Have qualifying and racing on Saturday, qualify race on Sunday. And then that weekend we also have, you can be tired of racing by the time you get done on Sunday afternoon. That'll be 13 separate races. So that's in July, and then the ARC is November 2nd through the 4th. There'll be a ton of races that weekend. And the ARC is a big show, particularly with Trans. It's a big show without Trans Am, and now that we've added Trans Am to the weekend, it's going to be serious. There are going to be some serious drivers, some serious speed. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Like from over here.
We could do that.
So, Butch, did you know that we have a free Road Atlanta app now?
I did not.
And you can download it from the iTunes Store or the Android Marketplace. And what it does, it's got some GPS capabilities on it, so it'll show you as a blue dot in relationship to everything
Really?
else on the track,
That'd be
and
cool.
as you move.
I think that's one of the things that I think we do drop the ball on sometimes is a program, a spectator guide. Like, hey, this is a good place to watch and stuff.
And
So
this-
that would definitely benefit.
Yeah, and it'll have any blog posts and that are relevant. So we'll probably have something about the SCCA up when y'all are here, and also the schedule. We'll have a updated schedule uploaded.
Like
so,
of the day.
of the weekend. What's going on?
That'd be good.
So everybody download that. It's free, and you can get it at the iTunes Store, or you can get it at the Android Marketplace. And I think there's links on the Road Atlanta website.